So with Black Ops 4 finally launching, I thought I'd give everyone a quick rundown of some of the secret items you can find in the Blackout game mode. Now if you played Blackout in the beta, chances are you stumbled upon at least a few of these in a match before. So there's 5 powerful boxes or items that you can find while playing. To start things off, let's talk about gold weapons. You can find these a couple of ways. The easiest method is just spotting one on the ground. The guns themselves will give a glimmer of gold, making them easy to spot. Of note though, they don't actually possess a golden camo when you have them in your hand. It's just when they're dropped on the ground. A gold weapon will often have a new name attached to them as well. Some of these names include Tactical, Operator, and Competition. For example, watch here as I find the Vapor Assault Rifle. You'll see that the name doesn't just say Vapor though, but rather Vapor Operator. So besides looking gold and having a weird name, what do these weapons actually do for you? As luck would have it, they come fully decked out. Each gold weapon is fully customized with attachments. As you can see with this golden Paladin, it comes equipped with a sniper scope, extended barrel, foregrip, extended mags, and stock. Now also of note, if you put these exact attachments on the same weapon, it'll turn into a gold one. So if you find a normal Paladin sniper rifle and have all these specific attachments, it'll then turn gold once equipped. Now obviously, grabbing one of these decked out golden weapons at the start of the game is extremely beneficial. Most players won't have many attachments at all, let alone a fully customized weapon. So you can gain a huge advantage by possessing such a weapon right off the bat. It's also possible to unequip any of these attachments if you don't like them. For example, the Titan Operator LMG comes with a 4x optic sight, and the Cordite Tactical has a holographic sight. I personally hate both of these, and I replace them the moment I can. Now you can also find golden weapons in certain boxes, which brings us to the next item up for discussion. There's boxes scattered around the map called supply stashes. These will look like care packages from regular multiplayer, and they're found randomly throughout the map. From my personal experience, these are guaranteed to have gold weapons in them. In fact, there seems to always be 2 of these in each one. I've found assault rifles, sniper rifles, SMGs, and LMGs in these. In addition, you can also find some heavy-duty armor, weapon attachments, perks, healing items, tactical, and lethal items. Like I said, these can be found pretty much anywhere on the map, but more often than not, they're found inside buildings. Now that doesn't mean they're always found in buildings, however, as I've seen quite a few of these outside houses or just in the middle of nowhere, as you can see here. Next up, we have something called an ammo stash. These are smaller versions of the supply stashes. Now admittedly, these seem to be incredibly rare. I've only ever found 2 of these so far. They're really tiny and kind of hard to spot, so you've probably walked right by one before. These little stashes can contain attachments, lethal items, perks, and of course ammo. You won't find any weapons hiding in these, but still, they can come in clutch if you're running low on ammo. The next item is complementary to the ammo stash, and it's the health stash. These seem to be way more plentiful than the ammo stashes, and they're a lot more beneficial. The bag itself is bright red and hard to miss. These can contain all the healing items in Blackout, including the incredible trauma kit that'll boost your health up to 200. In addition, sometimes you can find healing-oriented perks, such as the medic one. However, this seems to be extremely rare. There's nothing other than these healing items and healing perks, but these handy bags can come in clutch if you're desperate for healing. Now lastly is an item everyone should already be aware of, and that's a supply drop. These are obviously airdropped from the sky, and if you've played any Battle Royale game before, you'll know that these can contain the best items available. Of course, the risk associated with these is that you have no cover and you're a sitting duck when looting one. These will contain pretty much anything you could ask for, including gold weapons, healing items, attachments, perks, lethal and tactical items, and even special items exclusive only to supply drops, such as the War Machine. Again though, be alert when looting one of these, as chances are someone's going to have eyes on you. And that, as they say, is that. Those are the 5 secret items you can find in Blackout. If I had to rank them in order of importance, I'd say supply drop, supply stash, gold guns, health stash, and then the ammo stash. Now considering you can get the gold guns in the more commonly found supply stashes, I'd probably steer clear of the supply drops unless of course you knew it was 100% safe to loot. Finding a gold gun at the start of a match can be a game changer, and making a pit stop on a health or ammo stash can definitely save your life. Now I've got to do some more testing here, but I believe some of these items have specific spawn points. For example, near the raid portion of the map, there's a building that spawned a health stash in the same spot every few matches. It didn't spawn every match, but it did have the potential to. So this seems to be similar to Fortnite, where you can memorize the chest spawn locations, but they don't always spawn there. I have a feeling that the ammo, health, and supply stashes are just like this, which means if you can pinpoint where they can potentially spawn, you'll be at a huge advantage compared to your enemies. So stay tuned as I test this out and hopefully shed more light on this subject. Until then, enjoy finding these game-changing loot items.